it. I'll make it. I'll fix it. Wait, is this chicken calls? I love chicken.
Hi, how's everyone? Um, so I'm making this video because I was just sitting here reminiscing, um, going down memory lane, about when I was younger. You know, we grew up in the church, Macedonia Primitive Baptist Church, West 13th Street, across the street from the fish market. After Sunday school, we used to go over there and get hot sausages, pickle eggs, and I was just sitting here thinking about um, how we grew up singing. I grew up singing, and it basically came natural. And one of the moments I used to love when, or what I thought about, and I smile like every time I was thinking about it. It was hard on my mind today, and it was when we used to sing, and sometimes we sung the congregational songs. My favorite was when we sung the congregational songs, and when we didn't have a musician, and most of the time we didn't have a musician, and boy, the harmony was right. Could nobody touch us back then. Yeah, could nobody touch us back then. Me and my sister, Michelle, Marilyn, Junior, Gloria, Tisha, many others. When we was younger back then, we just used to be singing, and then we didn't appreciate it. You know, we didn't appreciate it. It was just something like we had to do, and I was thinking about how we used to sing, and we just used to harmonize just like that. We didn't have to practice, and it came. And and one of the things that stuck on me, I remember when I used to hear Deacon Anderson and Deacon Smith and Deacon Jones be up there lining the hymn, and all we know is we didn't know what the words meant. We just, know we sung along, and I would hear the words because I heard the hymns. They had their favorite hymns, and it was like two hymns that they would always line. And I kept hearing them, and I would harmonize, and I would listen to my mother and listen to Mother Evelyn, Mother Cheney, and Sister Rollins, Mother Jones, and I would just listen to them, how to line the hymn and how to sing it. And one day, my grandmother, yeah, I know that was throwback. My grandma Florida, she took me to one of her trustee meetings or something like that at the church. It was something, and I know it was a meeting, and well, it might have been Bible study, and I was the only child there. And she took me and she told me, she said, Stephanie, come up here and help me do devotion. And that day or that night, she taught me how to line a hymn. And ever since that time, that was my favorite hymn. A child to keep. I have. And I used to love when they hit the high note. Hey, God, oh Lord, hey, to do, oh Savior, my I remember, and that song I used to love. I walk around the house singing it. I sang it in the shower, and that was my first hymn. And another memory was when we used to go to New Salem. We used to go back and forth and do communion. And May, we had never heard this song before. And I don't know what brought it out, this Sunday, but we went over to New Salem or what? It might have been at Macedonia. I don't remember which church, but and we would take turns as a congregation. Well, as churches, we would take turns leading songs. Like one person, because when it was time to lead the songs, like we knew everybody like, okay, who gonna sing? And somebody said, okay, well, I'm just gonna come out and sing. And May, she came out and started singing this song. And we ain't know it. We look crazy, but back then it's like, we just learned it. We ain't look at each other crazy like, oh, I don't know that song. I ain't gonna sing that song. We just looked at each other like, okay, we gonna sing it. And the song used to go, oh, this is the way you do when you love Jesus. Oh, this is the way you do when you love the Lord. Hey, this is the way you do when you love Jesus. Oh, this is the way you do when you love the. You wash your feet when you love Jesus. You wash your feet when you love the. You wash your feet when you love Jesus. You wash your feet when you love her. And this used to be my favorite part. She hit that. Oh, this is the way you do when you love Jesus. Oh, this is the way you do when you love her. Oh, this is the way you do when you love Jesus. Oh, this is the way you do when you love the Lord. When we first heard that song, I never forget, man. My sister, we was laughing at the same time. We was like, yes. That was the news, and I used ever since then. I used to love that song. It had a little catch to it. We ain't have no musician. We ain't have no musician. We just, we harmonized and we sung it. And those are one of the memories. Another memory is when I used to love to hear bruh. A lot of I don't know who I don't know, bruh, but Alicia and Murata, Prakaria, um, Carolyn, all I used to love to hear bruh. That was my baby. I used to love to hear bruh sing, and we would go out to Osteen to my Castile Head Church, and my mom and I could see it just like it was yesterday. My mom and my auntie Trisha do a collabo. The song Jesus, oh sweet Jesus, oh how I love to call on your name. Oh Jesus, Jesus, oh my sweet Jesus. Every day, your name is the same. And my mama used to say, she used to be minute, now listen, when the trouble surrounding me, I used to love to hear her and my auntie Trisha sing that song. They act up on that song. Anytime they came together and they sung a song, we went out to Osteen and they had church and those one of the things I miss, bro. And he used to be on that piano. Another song, standing up my temper. I used to love to hear that voice. That was my baby. But that was another moment that I love to hear sing. I love to hear the singing, and I cherish that. And one more, it ain't one more, but another one was when Macedonia, we would go out and we would go to a lot of different churches, a lot of different events and singing. So like that's what I basically grew on. I get home from school, we had to be to church. I do my homework. We had to be to church at 7 to 7:30 during the weekday. We were always going, always singing. I was always with my mama, going and singing places. And one of the things that I used to love to go to the events of the quartet singing. I used to love it, even though it used to be hotter than hotter than Jesus will fall. It was I loved it and I remembered it and when I think about it, I would sing some of the songs to my god sister and my god brother. CJ and Jazz and Brooke, especially CJ. They look at me like I was crazy. Like one of the songs was it was a song, take off your shoes, take 'em off, y'all. 'Cause the ground you're standing on is holy ground. Do 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 do. And the lady said, you take off your shoes, take 'em off, y'all. 'Cause the ground, and I'm sitting in the pew, I'm taking off my shoes. I'm taking off my shoes, getting into it. And I used to love to hear that song. I sang that song. I was like, oh, I don't know that song. Where did this song come from? And another one was Reverend Green. I used to love to hear him sing. And I would laugh and I would sing and appreciate at the same time. I know all y'all know him. And he had the little Michael Jackson thing going on. And had the little boys had that one leg. Every day. Mm, mm, mm. Seems like a holiday since I found the Lord. Mm, mm, mm. Sometimes you up, hit that little move. I miss him so much. I used to love to see him say that. I gotta laugh every time, but I love to hear him sing. And it was just like back then. It was I had fun, but everybody know when you was young, you didn't want to get up old, or you got to get up 7 o'clock in the morning. You got to be the Bible study by 8:30, 8:15. Drag in the Bible study, then church right after Bible study. Then if you had an evening service, but now when I think about it, I appreciate it. I thank my mom, I thank my daddy, for raising us up in the church because that went a long ways with me. It went through, pre-K. Head Start. I sung at my graduation. It went through elementary school. It went through middle school. I was in performance arts school. And even in high school, I was in gospel choir. And I just look back on it, and I'm so blessed and I appreciate like even with my cousins, like me, my sister, and my cousin Marilyn and Junior, we had a group, and we went pretty far. Our song got on the radio, and we traveled a little bit, and everybody didn't get that. And I was grateful. I'm really grateful. I don't know anybody know, but I'm very grateful, and I'm blessed that I got to experience all that in my life, get to go different places, and I'm blessed to have this gift. I'm working on it, yeah, but I'm blessed to have this gift. But one more, and I'm done. Was my mother, Marquetta Gathers, her favorite song. Oh, and I wish somebody saw would catch on fire, catch on fire. Oh, and I wish somebody saw would catch on fire, burn with the Holy Ghost. And her part, catch. Your grandson laughing at you, Bob. Boy, look, that when she came out, she just, I don't know if it was just me and my sister singing with her that day, but she just came out. No, I'm talking about my mama, she be feeling that thing. She be looking at us, because a lot of times she would have to go, to different churches and do praise and worship. And if it wasn't me and my sister, it was just me. And I don't know who was singing with her that day. I don't know if it was a whole choir. I think it was a praise and worship. And my mama, she was feeling it. She said, catch on fire. You better catch on fire, catch on fire. And boy, but the downside of it is we used to be up there about 30 minutes. Me and Andrew looking at each other like, oh my God, when is she gonna end this song? We just look, we in the backyard, catch on fire, catch on fire, catch on fire. We looking at her, she looking at us, so she gonna look at back at us, smiling, and they gonna keep singing. And but I appreciated those moments. It's like that. They was like, dang, we got to go sing praise and worship. Mama had you up there for an hour singing the song, but I appreciate it. Even now she walk around the house singing, and she just loves singing, and that was it though. I just wanted to go down memory lane and share that with Facebook because it's a lot of my Facebook friends that know what I'm talking about that I grew up with or grew up in the church, grew up singing. And another that I never forget, Craig Cooper. Uh, he always worked with me. I remember when I first started getting, I took piano lessons with him, and he sung with us Autumn High songs. And the song he used to love to hear me, Andrew, and Marilyn sing, Lord, I will stand until if, if till you come for me. And I can see him on the organ now. Say stuff, say Mel, say Andrew. And those are the memories. We grew up with these singing people. We grew up around. To me, they were legends, and they taught us a lot about singing. Period. And I just want to thank God. Putting it out on there. I just want to thank God for my gift, and I'm working on it. God working on me, and but I just want to thank God for my gift and everything that He's blessed me with, the talent that He's blessed me with, the family and the friends, my child. I don't know what I'm gonna do with him, but I hope he's saying too. My child, and I just want to take y'all down memory lane. Okay, so I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Thank you.